What is going on, guys? This is our market analysis review video. It is May 23rd, 2021. So we are going to go over all the analysis that was posted last week inside of the Discord chat, inside of our analysis section. This was also posted in the Telegram. So here it is. It's meant for you guys to follow it throughout the week. It's swing trading analysis, so it's the higher time frames. And it's pretty much just identifying the trends so you guys have something to follow for the entire week. So we're going to get started with GBPUSD. I did this breakdown last week and posted it. We'll cover from each time frame. So on the monthly, we were respecting this high point, which rejected in 2018. So we hadn't moved past this area in 5 years. So I was looking for rejection of that zone. On the weekly, we were retesting this weekly high right here, and this long wick indicated that we could see some reversal. And then all the way down to the 4-hour time frame, which we could see right here, we had this break and retest of this level. So I was looking to go short off of this area. Let's go ahead and play it forward. So as we can see here, we actually never got the rejection that we needed. So we came to this level, rejected it, and then closed, no engulfing here. So price struggled to break, and then we actually broke above this area and flipped into an uptrend. So this formed a new higher low point right here, and then ended up retesting this high. So this analysis on GBPUSD did not play out for shorts last week, and you guys could have taken advantage of this just based on the break and retest strategy that we teach inside the course. Coming to USD CAD, going into the week, we had this bearish engulfing candle, so we were looking for this to continue to the downside. The weekly was overall very bearish, and on the daily time frame, we had that, like I said, engulfing candle, which breaking this down to the 4-hour, we started to break support in multiple areas, so we were looking for shorts. Coming right here, we can see price came or pushed down to open the week, and it actually opened with a nice push down of 100 pips, and then it came back up to retest that same level. So two good shorting opportunities presented itself on this one. Next, let's go to USD CHF. This was pretty much the same thing on the weekly. We were looking for price to continue to the downside, just rejected a nice level of resistance. On the daily, we can clearly see there were lower lows and lower high points being formed in the market, and we had that nice retest. So I was looking for price to continue to push lower. And let's just go ahead and play this forward. So price is continuing that downtrend. We had the break and retest, and we had that engulfing to end the week last week. So I do expect another retest potentially of this level before price continues to our targets, which is down at 89,100. Let's go over to NZD USD next. So on the weekly, you can clearly see price rejected the 72,900 area right up here. Finding a lot of buyer pressure at the support. So heading into the week, I was looking for bearish moves on this pair. On the daily time frame, we can see price consolidating a bit, but we did reject those highs right there. So I was looking to short back at these highs once price reached up there. Let's go ahead and play this forward. So price actually didn't manage to reach all the way up to the level that we wanted to, but it did end up falling to the downside. So we saw that huge bearish engulfing followed up with that break and retest. And this is a very simple trade that we could have taken. We had this break of 7,200 level and then that retest and then rejected lower. Moving on to Euro USD on the weekly, this pair had been moving above next week, so we were looking bullish on this one. As we can see right here, had that bullish close above the previous resistance level. On the daily, price is clearly in an uptrend. We had a bit of a break and retest of the support of the resistance level. And then the lower time frame, we were just looking for buying opportunities. So playing this forward, as you can see, price consolidated a little bit to open the week and then ended up pushing up for the week. If you got in on the retracements, you could have got in on two 70 pip moves just about. So definitely good buying opportunities on this one last week. Now we have GBP JPY. On the weekly time frame, we're very clearly bullish heading into the 155 level. So nothing was really stopping price from reaching this resistance level. As we can see here, on the daily time frame, price broke above the previous resistance. So I was ideally looking for a pullback here before heading back to the upside. And then on the 4-hour, we're looking for a retest of the 153,900 level before looking for more buying opportunities. So that was this area right here. So let's see how price played out. So price played out pretty perfectly. We came down, retested the resistance, turned to support. Look at all the wicks here, and then price drove up. Price drove up a good 100 pips. So that would have been a great move. And then as you can see, price started to break the support level, retested it as resistance over here, and then started to shoot back to the downside. So multiple opportunities on this one throughout the week last week. On DXY, we had two trade scenarios here, bearish on every single time frame. So we were anticipating this thing dropping lower. As we could see, price swooped to the downside, broke the support, retested it, and now we're heading for further downside movement. We had the break of support right here and the retest. So now we're looking for price to shoot lower. Now we have AUD USD bullish on every single time frame on this one. So the first scenario, we were looking for price to come back into this 7,800 level and find resistance and shoot to the downside, or looking for that break and retest of that 7,800 level. As we can see here, price swooped up into the 7,800 and then shot down into the 77,150. So I can't stress enough, guys, the importance of these key levels, making sure you know where to mark them on your charts, so that way you can get it on trades with the highest level of probability. Coming over to AUD JPY, we had price in an uptrend, clearly trending upwards on this 4-hour time frame. We are bullish on every single time frame on this one, so we're looking for bullish opportunities, and we had this 87 or 84,700 level based on all of this resistance, and then we had some support here as well, price taking off to the upside. So playing this one forward, price came down into this level. We actually showed a bullish engulfing, so we could have taken longs off of that opportunity. It went up 40 pips, but ultimately ended up failing. And then once we break below the 84,700 level, guys, that's when we're looking for shorts. So clear break right here, retest, looking for further short opportunities, which we got last week multiple times. USD JPY. This pair was bearish on the weekly, bullish on the daily, and bullish on the 4-hour. So ultimately what that means is if it's bullish on the lower time frames, but the overall weekly time frame is bearish, we're looking for price to come back into some sort of confirmation zone on that weekly time frame. We have this 109 or 110 level, which price could have shot into, or we had that break and retest of 109.200. And this 109.200 level is based on support right here, resistance here, support, support, resistance, and then as we can see, price broke that, retested it, large wick, rejection here, and then ended up shooting out of this zone 50 pips or so to the downside. So just trading the trend, following the trend, guys. Look at the breaks and retests. They happen over and over and over again, and wait till you can see it perfectly clearly. That means that you're having an edge. You have an edge in the market if you can clearly see where to execute. Let's go to Euro JPY next, and we'll finish it up with gold. So on this pair, every trend was bullish. So we had weekly, daily, 4-hour was bullish. We're looking for the break and retest of this level, 132.750, or respecting this 132.750 level and heading back into this 132 area, which is also a very key liquidity zone. As you can see here, price showed us what could happen from time to time. We had a break, retest of this 132.750 level, and this is why it's important to trade around these liquidity zones, because normally price will push off of these. We could have gotten in on an entry right after this wick and then this bullish candle, and would have actually went into some profits around 20 pips, but then price actually failed. So price is failing now. The trade would have been invalidated. We would have closed this order based on doing a 4-hour swing trade, and now at this point we'd actually be looking for shorts down into this 132 level right there. Last, let's finish up with gold. Gold was overall very bullish, guys, breaking above this 1830 level. So if price held above this level, we were looking for longs, and if price broke below, we were looking for shorts, and price just took off for the week. So never saw an opportunity really to enter on this one unless you took it right in this pullback on the lower time frame. But that's all the pairs that we went over last week. And again, guys, if you want to get this week's analysis, you can drop it, or you can follow us in Telegram. That's what we'll be dropping. All of the analysis for this week. It'll all be published so you guys can follow it. And in the Telegram, if you come to the pinned message at the top here, You can get all of our services. Make sure you join the discussion chat where everyone in the Forex League community is able to share their ideas. And then any of our free services are inside of this messenger bot right here. And then you have the full course, the one-on-ones, the signal group, our account management, and our funding trader option. The brokers that we recommend are FX Choice, that's for international clients, and Prosperity FX, that is for US clients. And if at any time you need any support, feel free to message me using this live support link right here. So guys, tonight we'll be having our Sunday Market Blitz at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you all enjoy your Sunday. Take some time to relax. The markets are opening up pretty soon, so best of luck this week in the markets, and we'll catch you guys during the week with our live sessions and more updates to come.